Stoked. It's gonna be good.
Dude, it's going to be a great show. This is going to be awesome. So we're heading right back down here to the dressing room real quick.
I'm not gonna go that way.
Dressing room is this way.
Yeah, I'm not going that way.
Why? Let's go. Dressing room is this way.
Dude, trust me, I'm not going that way.
Is that not the guy you hit with the guitar? Hardy!